Okay, here we are. Okay, so I'm going to throw a couple things in the comments. We are live on YouTube, and we are live here on Facebook. And you guys are welcome to join me. I will invite you in a little bit once we get some eyes in here. So, we're going to give it a minute. Lots to announce. So, let me just get on some things here. I have to take a look myself. Okay, we're getting some people. Let me know where you're from. Let me know if you want to come in live. I'm more than happy to bring in. Okay, it's building. Come on in. Come on in. Tell me where you're from so I know. Let me know if you want to have readings. Okay. Okay, we're getting some people. Let me know if you're watching from YouTube or Facebook. Please do not send stars. I have a new thing that we're doing. We're going to use a tip jar from PayPal. So, if you want to join me, use the PayPal tip jar. So, use whatever you want. I don't care. But it's right here in the chat. Lisa says you've read for her several times. Awesome. So yeah, there's a PayPal tip jar. I don't care. You want to throw $1 in there? I don't care. But Facebook stars right now, I am not happy with Facebook right now. Facebook has. Thank you. I was having a good summer until this last couple weeks with Facebook, who has made it virtually impossible for me to run my business almost. So please do not use Facebook stars. Use my PayPal tip jar. Yes, I am very unhappy with the customer service. In fact, I'm advertising on Snapchat right now and Google. If you notice a difference. Pam, thank you. We just hit the 1-year mark of living here in Loves Park. I got to get you over here. We'll have a brunch. You know, we just really love it over here. So, Juliana, hi. How are you? So let me know if you want to join me. Watching from Facebook. Hi, Kaya. I saw your post. I don't know if you guys saw my post about my friend Carol. She's suffering from some dementia, Alzheimer's kind of stuff. So she has a GoFundMe up. So I may do, if I can get my advertising up and running correctly through Facebook, which they shut me down on advertising. Long story. Lots of stress. I give Facebook $5,000 a year to advertise events, and they decided that maybe my page did not belong to me. Long story. So anyway, yes, I'm going to be doing readings, Aquarius. You can join me here So hang on. I'm going to put the invite in. Go to the PayPal tip jar. Let me know if if you've given a tip. And I'll bring in. I may have gotten the advertising fixed right now. I think we went back and forth with like 45 messages on the customer service with Facebook. Yes, and I'm going to talk shit about them right now because I'm very unhappy. Okay, your links are up to join me. So anyway, PayPal tip jar. Hang on, let me bring it back down. Let me go grab the link again. I have to copy and paste a couple different links, so I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm always copying and pasting links. Okay, here's your PayPal tip jar. So anyway, I did finally get something resolved today with Facebook. So hopefully you'll see some ads up again. Hopefully. I don't know. Yes, you did see me right before we moved. But come visit me. We're all like settled in finally. It's nice. It's relaxed. We are supposed to get that horrible storm in a little while. All we've had is storms. If you guys live close by us, it's like Noah's Ark around here. It's crazy. Like we just keep getting one storm after the other. It's insane. Pam, did you see any damage by you guys? I have this humongous oak tree over here. It looks like the tree of life. Like that tree worries me. I have a whole line of trees in my backyard. It's crazy. I don't use Cash App. Oh, we got Juliana. Hang on, let me bring Juliana in. Okay, let me get my volume up. Hi. You're not driving?
No, I'm not driving.
Okay, good. Please don't drive if I'm doing. Yes, I don't want anybody like getting in an accident. So where are you at right now? What city? Uh-oh, she froze up. You gotta sit still or you're freezing up.
Yep. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, perfect. Sitting there, yes. Outside. Where are you at? What city?
Brookfield.
Okay. I'm gonna be in Milwaukee on Saturday.
Was it? Yes, I was gonna ask you, when is that now?
Saturday.
No, I don't have tickets. How do I get that?
On my website, Medium Jonna K.
Okay.
Yes, you can pay at the door. We're not like sold out yet. So,
okay.
But either way, the last week tickets always go crazy. So yeah, it's at the Spiritualist Church in West Dallas.
Yes, I was reading that. I've never been there before.
Oh, it's a cute little church. Such a cute little church. Yes. So, yes, you definitely want to do that.
Okay, I'll do that when I get off with you.
Yeah, at the last one, it was so funny. I had a woman on stage, at the pulpit. I was at the pulpit.
Yeah,
I know, and I did not swear at all.
Okay.
You can't swear at church. Like I had to be. Right. So I'm doing a reading for her, and I get this flash of Marsha Brady going, "Oh, my nose,"
Okay.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, my nose," and so I'm like, "Do you have a brother that passed away?" And she's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Did he break your nose?" And she's like, "Yes," and I'm like, "Oh my God."
Wow.
Because he just showed me the Marsha Brady thing. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
I know. Like the whole place was like, oh my God. So yeah, it was crazy. I don't know if being in a church like made it so intense, but
Sure.
like the most intense readings I've ever done. It was crazy.
Wow. I know
We,
the last time I talked to you, you were telling me something about um Tinkerbell. You saw Tinkerbell, and I still have not put my finger on that.
Interesting. I'd have to. I don't remember the context of what that was.
Well, when we were going up the elevator, the first thing that you saw was Tinkerbell.
Interesting. I mean, to me, that's magic. Like magic.
Yes. And that's
Like
how we took it. Yes.
yeah, like something magical, or like even a spirit guide would be magical for you right now. So
Mhm.
that's interesting.
So I was still trying to put my finger on that, trying to figure out, because if that's my calling, then I need to like try to perfect that, you know?
Well, you know, I'm doing classes at the Spiritualist Church too in September. I'm going to be doing a whole like a whole day. We're buying lunch. I'm having lunch catered in, and it's a whole day of like teaching basic psychic development and mediumship.
Okay. All
And
right.
then we're going to fill the church and make you do readings with people coming into the church.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I know. So the people taking the class will then get to practice on strangers who come into the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
How fun is
Wow.
that going to be?
So,
Yeah.
what time does that start? At 9? I thought I remember it said 9 o'clock or something.
No, Saturday, I think it's at 1.
1. Okay. Then I don't
Yeah.
remember what I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
It's going
good.
to be fun. I'm so excited. Yeah. The last one, we were packed. Couldn't fit one more person in the church. So
Wow.
this time being July, it's a little, you know, people are on vacation. So we do have plenty of seats, but you never know the last week, things tend to pack in.
Sure.
So yeah.
Sure.
So you never know. But Milwaukee is it's a ringer. You know, with Milwaukee, it can be wait until the last minute.
Right. Right. And
Mhm.
there's so much going on in the city this week too. There's
Exactly.
a ton going on in the city. So
Well, politically and everything else.
yes, and everything else. Right. Right.
I know. It makes me a little nervous because, you know, I don't want any gunfire or anything.
Right. Right. Well,
But we're in a different part and it's more spiritual. And,
yes, it's
you
true.
know, we're tucked away back in a neighborhood.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, where we're at, it's like tucked away. So, we're not like in downtown.
Yeah, that would. There's so much those streets being closed and such. I'm sure people are going nuts and pulling out their hair who work down there. Even like
Yeah.
how
And,
do
you
I
know,
get
I
around?
come in the back way. So, I think I come in on Moreland. I don't even go through Milwaukee.
No, you don't.
So,
No. Mm-mm.
right. I just take Moreland and go all the way around the back way and come in
Right.
that way. So I know it's kind of a weird way that I come in now. I don't even like go downtown and try and weasel around. So it took me years to figure that out.
Right. 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 Right.
I know.
Are
I
you wearing
know.
purple?
What's that?
Are you wearing purple?
Okay. I'm wearing my Bunny Ranch t-shirt.
Okay, but it's still purple.
I know. I
I got
know.
my purple on too today, and then I'm talking to you. OMG.
Yeah. How funny. Yes. So this is my Bunny Ranch t-shirt that I will
Okay.
not wear to the church. So
Okay, got it.
uh-huh. I love my
Funny.
Bunny Ranch t-shirt.
Yeah.
So it took me years to find this thing too.
Okay.
I looked for a Cat House Bunny Ranch t-shirt forever.
Where did you find it?
Online through some t-shirt company. So, but it took forever to find it. And now I don't think I could find another one. They're rare.
And you
So,
found it, and it's yours.
yes. Yes. So, yes, my Bunny Ranch t-shirt that I wear to shock people with sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's
I'm gonna
funny.
go. Yes, I'm going to go closer to the internet, so hopefully I won't be so, here. Maybe this is better.
Okay, so are we doing a mediumship reading for you? What do we do?
Yes, please.
Okay,
Yes,
well, let me.
I wasn't, go ahead.
And you weren't what?
I wasn't expecting it, but it fell into my lap, so yes, let's do it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, let me just tune in and see what I can feel here. Okay. So as I take you up, I got a female coming forward. Shows me the pink ribbon. So I feel like there's a female showing me some breast cancer issues, but I feel like that's how things started, but it went a lot further.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I feel like it spread throughout her body a lot further than just her breast. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, I feel like generationally, she makes me feel like I want to say she was older, but not a whole generation older than you. Does that make sense?
It does, but I don't know who that would be.
Or if she was a whole generation older than you, she didn't act like it.
That might be Auntie M.
Okay. Oh, Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Yeah.
That's how it's felt with the weather around here lately. It's Wizard of Oz. She also makes me feel like she didn't listen to somebody who says you should get that checked.
Oh.
So I feel like she was talking to somebody and was like, yeah, this is weird. I don't know what it is. And they were like, you should get that checked. And she didn't listen to him right away.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. It's
okay.
It's a shame. I didn't know that. That's a shame.
But she does make me feel like it happened all so fast. Like
it did.
Yeah. Like it just like 1 minute she was fine. And the next minute it just spiraled out of control.
Yes.
That's and true. She said she did everything she was supposed to do.
That's correct. She did.
Mm-hmm. And she never wanted, this is funny. She says she never wanted dramatics like the movie Beaches.
Oh. I didn't even know she knew that movie.
How funny.
Yes.
Well, she was older than you.
Yes.
Of course she knew that movie.
Yes.
We all knew that damn movie.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my God, we all knew that movie. That movie scared the crap out of all of us. Yeah. That movie scared all of us. We were all having babies around that time, and then we watched that stupid movie and got scared. Yeah.
Does she have any, she always used to give me advice. Does she have any advice for me?
Oh my God. Did you just try and cut your own hair?
Yes.
Because she's like, stop trying to cut your own hair.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Because whenever I needed to cut my hair, she says, no, I'll do it for you. Oh my gosh. And she wasn't a hairdresser. It's just, she was like my mom, you know, she's awesome lady.
She was cool. She was like the cool aunt. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Stop trying to cut your own hair.
That's funny.
How funny is that?
That is funny.
And quit trying to squeeze the last drops out of the perfume bottle. Go buy a new bottle.
Go buy a new bottle. That's funny too, because I was doing that 2 days ago, trying to get the little last out of the spray bottle. Oh my gosh, she is so funny.
She is, and notice the advice is about like taking care of yourself in a more pampering way.
Okay. All right.
This is not like big life advice. This is just like taking care of yourself.
Yes, but she was always around to make sure that I did that.
Right.
And now she's not here, so I just take care of everybody else, you know.
Right. And she's like, these are the things you do to be a woman. to take care of yourself. You get your hair done. You buy good perfume.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
How funny is she?
Yes.
And
Wow.
what like strong, I mean, these are those little things that they tell you that prove it's who they are.
Yes.
You know
Yes.
that they're watching.
Yes.
That is so funny.
That is so funny.
I
Wow.
mean, it's not big advice. It's not life-changing advice, but it's the advice she would give you if she was here.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. And there's something wrong with the spigot on the outside of your house for the hose.
Front or back?
Back.
Okay. Okay.
I just feel like if you turn it too hard, it's going to snap.
Okay.
So, it's one of those things that I feel like you have to be gentle with. And
Okay.
somebody's going to not be very gentle.
Okay. I
So, yeah.
can see that happening. Absolutely.
Isn't that funny?
Yes, that I can see that happening too.
How funny. She's not going to give you relationship advice. She's not going to talk about, she's just like, this is just dumb stuff.
Great.
And she trusts you. And quit trying to grow roses.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, that is funny. OMG.
Only certain people can grow roses.
Yes. I'm not one of them.
Me either.
She's right.
Do you have a walnut tree in your yard?
I just took it down,
A
actually.
black walnut tree?
Yes, I just took it
Because it
down.
kills everything. It kills rose bushes. It kills everything.
Yes, I just took 5 trees down in my yard because they were all rotten.
Okay. Well, you
And
might be able to get a rose bush up if you got the black walnut tree down.
Oh, yes, I did. I took that down this year, actually, the black walnut. Oh my gosh. Isn't that something?
Oh my God, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Oh.
I mean, her advice is just like little old lady advice kind of
Yes,
thing.
yes, that's what made her so awesome. Because she would teach me even just how to shop properly. I mean, because she was truly a mother figure for me, and I needed it so desperately. And she just happened to she walked right in. She walked right, even though she's a relative, I didn't know her because she's really a cousin. And when I started to grow closer to her, we called her Auntie M. So when I was younger, I didn't know her until I turned 38 years old.
Oh, how fun.
I had 5 years with her, maybe 3 years with her.
That's why she's
before she
giving you
passed.
all this like kind of weird advice,
Yes.
like, yeah, like
Yes.
she's not giving you the kind of advice like you would give a teenage girl. She's kind of like just saying, take care of yourself as a woman.
Yes. Yes. And she was never married, so for her to give me relationship advice,
It would mean nothing, right? Mm-hmm.
But the house stuff, yes. Oh.
Well, because she was very independent and single and
Yeah.
took care of
Yeah.
things.
Yes, absolutely. Just how I am.
Someone said she's bossy. That's so funny.
Yes, she could be, but she had to be because she was handling so much.
Everything. Yep.
Yeah, she had to be.
That's so funny. That is so amazing. I love it. I mean, I'm not trying to say I'm amazing. I'm saying she's amazing for what she was able to do.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
She touched within that short amount of time, that 3 years. She touched my heart. So she touched
So
my
fun.
son. So
Well, grab some friends and get some tickets for Milwaukee because we are definitely going to have some fun there. So yeah,
fantastic.
I read for as long as I can. I can't read for everybody.
Right.
But then if you don't get a reading, you get a discount. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And I don't know if you guys, for everybody who's here, I have a new program for making appointments. It's called Schedulicity. and you can go on there and make your own appointments with me. It lists everything on there. Sorry, there's a guy with a lawnmower motor on his bicycle that drives by my house.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But the schedule is city lists all my services and the prices, and then you can just book your own appointment in my calendar wherever you want it. So
I do have one more question about that Tinkerbell thing. Do you see anything else about that?
maybe that's her. Maybe that's her floating around making that little magic happen. You know, granting your wishes. Being your little spirit guide.
Yeah, that's possible.
I don't know. Like, that's hard to tell. So, I don't know. I can't even remember when I saw you.
It's been about 2 years.
Yeah. I can't remember what I said to somebody
Yeah,
last
no,
week.
that's fine. That's fine. No.
Yeah.
And that's good. That's good. That's because
I know. It's always fresh readings because I don't remember anything usually. So, yeah. And I was so busy last week. It was crazy. So thank you, Linda. It's good to see you too. When is my Milwaukee show? It is Saturday at 1:00 at the Spiritualist Church. If you go on my website, mediumjonnak.com, spirits are for sale. No, tickets are for sale. I know spirits are for sale.
Okay.
Tickets are for sale. Yes. If you have a problem with the ticket link, let me know. You can buy tickets at the door. Just let me know. So yeah, I just need to know how many tickets to reserve at the door. So, but yeah, I hope to see you Saturday.
Sounds good.
Yes, I'm excited. So,
Okay.
and like I said, we're doing the whole mentorship day in September. I think it's September 7th that I'm doing that.
Okay.
I also look at my website. I have a private mentorship program that I'm doing from here on in. So, I will be doing that for just individual people or people who want to do it with a friend. So that'll be fun. So
sounds good.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in, Juliana. I hope to see you Saturday.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm going to text you because I have another question for private. Okay. Thank you.
I will be at Kenosha at Rush Street Lounge doing a big show there on August 7th. So lots of tickets for sale there because it's a big venue. And it's reasonable, still $30 because it's such a big venue. And when I have a big venue, I try to keep the tickets reasonable. So Kenosha, $30, Rush Street Lounge. And we're really excited about that because I want to make that a regular event and it'll be great. The Fuzzy Pig. Seen you were close to me at the Fuzzy Pig. I can't remember where the Fuzzy Pig was. I honestly can't. I'm telling you. I know I was there. Yeah, definitely come see me. It's fun. I love to be in front of people. I also have online events that are really reasonable. Oh, Whitewater. Yes. Whitewater is fun. And, now that I live down towards Rockford, I really want to still do my Wisconsin places and hang out in Wisconsin. So definitely. So online events, I still do those. There is an event where there's only like 6 tickets and it's like $50 each and everybody gets a reading. That will fill up like boom. And everybody gets like 15 minutes. That is a hell of a deal, especially for like a group of girls who want to just have cocktails. I have a group like in New York that does this all the time. They just like, there's 4 or 5 of them and they choose a night and they all like just have cocktails and spend a Friday night with me. That is a normal thing for them. So, if you go on my website, you'll see that. And if you have like 3 or 4 girlfriends, you want to buy those tickets and just keep that as a private event. Like seriously. And then there's a big event where I think I have 50 tickets for sale and it's $25. Like it's super cheap. So that's going to be fun too. So I'm just trying to do some fun things, honestly. So, obviously you don't need to be in person, as you can see. We can do this. I get the same energy through here as I would if we were in person. There's no reason we need to be in person. Honestly, I started out doing radio right away when I first started doing readings. I was on drive time radio immediately, morning radio immediately, and it was so much fun. Doing radio was super fun. Um, oh, yeah. Katie says she had me at her house for an event. Back in the early 2000s, I was doing house parties 2, 3, 4 times a week. I was hustling those house parties, but I was doing them like super cheap. I can't believe how I was running all over the state doing house parties and doing them so cheap. Um, so, Catherine, if you want a reading, you message me and we'll book that. I'm not going to message you right now. Just PM me and we can set it up. Thank you. And if you guys want to come in here, let me post the link again. Oh, here's the PayPal. Oh, for the tip jar. And then let me get the invite link. Hang on. Okay, here's the invite link. If you want to join me, like what we just did. That's always fun too. Yeah, I saw that. I'm so sorry for what you're going through. Give it some time. I would love to see you. I truly would, but I feel like you got to give that some time. You know how I feel about not getting a reading immediately after somebody passes. It's my personal preference as a medium. There's other mediums who will do it immediately, and that's their personal preference. My personal preference is that you got to be somewhere in a different stage of grief to get a reading that resonates. I just don't like people to be in a fresh state of grief because the reading doesn't always seem to resonate exactly where you want it to. At least I have just had people who don't want to leave. They want more and more and more if they're in that fresh state of grief. I've had people in the anger state of grief who've gotten mad and yelled. Like, I just need you to kind of be on that other side a little bit more. Yeah, it's just one of those things that you get a better reading. You get a more resonant reading. I'm more relaxed. And honestly, if I'm more relaxed, when I get people who are like, well, I really need it right now, the more you need it, probably the less you're going to get out of it. And that is true. Oh, yeah. See, 7 years, that's fine. Like, that's, 7 years, you're probably going to get an amazing reading, honestly. So, Jill, you can join me. Throw something in the PayPal tip jar. Come join me. Absolutely. You can click that PayPal tip jar link. Come on in, click the join the studio link, and I'll bring you on in. So yeah, we're supposed to get some crazy weather again tonight. I don't know what the weather is where you guys are. It has been insane. There's floods everywhere around me. Cars floating down the street the last couple nights. It's crazy. And tonight it's supposed to be really bad. So I don't know. It is crazy. I would prefer you did not send stars. I will put the tip jar link in again. I've just been going back and forth with Facebook with some things in this last month, and they basically have accused me of not being me and stealing my own page, if that makes sense, which is silly. They have all my tax information, which is insane. So they know exactly who I am. I had to send my ID in, which is exactly who I am. It's insane. They've taken all my advertising money in the past, and then they wouldn't take it. And it was kind of nutty. So they basically shut off my advertising. Now, today I was able to resolve some of that all of a sudden. So I don't know what happened. When I told them I would be advertising with Snapchat and Google, and I was done. And I said it was the best customer service I've never had. And goodbye, Facebook. Kiss my ass. I was done. All of a sudden, I was able to advertise again. And I seriously did start advertising with Google and Snapchat. And then all of a sudden, it was resolved after 45 messages back and forth. So I don't know what happened, but that was interesting. So I have no idea how that got resolved, except I just basically, I basically told them, that was my exact words. This was the best customer service I've never had. I had actual meetings where I talked to people in person at Snapchat and Google, and I would be leaving them. Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Like, I seriously talked to people at Snapchat and at Google. Like, talked to them in person and had video chats, and they walked me through the whole process. And then with Facebook, it's getting back the same response constantly of, this is what blah 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 blah. And I was done. I was over it. I have 20,000 people who follow me on this page, and I was ready to delete it. I was over it. So I hope it doesn't happen to anybody else, because it gave me so much stress that I couldn't even take it. I just was going to bed at 9:00 at night going, I can't take it. Pull blankets, covers over my head. So, but today, all of a sudden, I went in, and because it wouldn't even take my money to pay the bill. Like, it had me like locked out. And then all of a sudden I could pay my bill, and it put my advertising back up and said, you're free to advertise. And it was fine. But that could change it 2 hours. Who knows? Yeah, the tip jar is better than sending stars. You had a tree fall on your garage? Oh, good Lord. See, if you ever come here, you're going to see this humongous oak tree on the edge of my property. It is, I had a guy come by my house and tell me like it's over 100 years old. And it worries me every time we have like these huge lightning and high winds kind of things. I've had lightning strike 3 times around me. And once was when I was a kid. It struck the telephone pole in our yard, and the top of the pole came down in our backyard right by our house, and it was on fire. And we're eating dinner, and it was like 10 feet away from our house on fire. The other 2 times were when I was doing psychic parties in Rockton, Illinois, and happened in the front yard at one party and the backyard in another. And those 2 parties happened within weeks of each other in the same summer. And that was crazy. That was a crazy summer that made me a little nervous that lightning struck real close to me in the yards of the houses I was doing parties at. So, yeah, lightning always makes me a little nervous because it's happened real close to me 3 times, like in the yard. I know. I know. And I have that magnetic field that watches stop on me. You know those little chicks? Remember those little chicks that we put in our kids' Easter baskets? Well, you guys are kids. So they would squawk, they would make noise, and you'd put it in your hand. Those wouldn't work in my hand. They would stop squawking. Um, I have a weird electromagnetic field. So like electronics don't always work around me. So to have lightning strike 3 times really close to me, always, whenever we have these bad storms, I'm like, oh, I got to ground myself. I have to like not have crystals around me and stuff like that. But a tree fell on your garage. Oh my God. Homeowners insurance nightmare. Crazy. Well, I thought I'd come on here and talk about the events. So Saturday at 1 in Milwaukee, if you guys are close to Milwaukee, definitely buy some tickets. Nicole, oh my God, yes, it has been a long time. So I live in Illinois now, but we can always do a video chat. Nicole had a couple parties with me. I've been to her house. Back in the days where I was hustling those parties like crazy. So yes. But Saturday I'll be in Milwaukee. August 7th I'll be in Kenosha. I'm at a psychic event every month in Kenosha too. So keep an eye on that. I won't be there this month, but I will be there in September. So anyway, yes, I will go to Schedulicity. It's on my website. You can book an appointment there, and you can book it yourself. You can just plug it in. And if you go on there and put your birthday on there, like if you register and put your birthday on there, you get birthday discounts for readings. That is really cool. So make sure that you fill out all the information and you will get a birthday discount. So that's kind of cool. Make sure you do that because I'm happy to give you a birthday discount. There's also another cool thing on there that if my week is not full, I can like hit a button that says fill my gaps, and it'll send out a whole bunch of emails saying that I have gaps in my schedule, and you get discounts if you want to fill a gap. So that's kind of cool too. So I will actually like come on and do a live stream saying I have gaps, and then I'll send out the fill my gap thing. But you have to be registered on there. So even if you don't want to make an appointment, go on my website where it says book now and get in there and at least get registered on there so that if I have gaps, you are on there and you can get like the 10-minute tarot reading, because that would be a good thing to do. Like if I need to fill a gap and you want a 10-minute tarot reading and it's at a discount, that would be a great thing to do. So, you might be able to get that with $5 off. And you can get a 10-minute tarot reading at any point. Like, what the heck? Just be like, oh, I just need a checkup, a 10-minute tarot reading checkup. Who doesn't want that? So, yeah. Um, so definitely you want to do that. Okay. Well, I got a bunch of messages coming in. So I'm going to end this and I will see you guys soon. And I promise I'm going to pop on here more often. So you guys take care and I will see you more often. Thanks.